Yeah. Hello?
Hola. Who is this?
Edgar. It's SK. What's going on?
Hey, ¿qué pasa, amigo? How you been?
I've been alright. Got my hands full, pretty heavy at the moment, but I'm good. Surviving, thriving, all that shit.
See, you always want to manage for yourself pretty good. Listen,
We try.
I call you straight to let you know, okay? Yesterday, some blood was spilled, and I hear that Brandon is a part of your entourage.
This is correct.
Did you sanction what he did? The bullshit he pulled on me?
What exactly is the bullshit he pulled on you?
So you're not aware of that? That is a purely Brandon thing, not a Manor thing. That came from SK.
So what was it that what did he pull?
Let's just say he destroyed a very big deal and did it while lying about it, which was then proven to be such. And did this really unnecessary blunder on some really strange and false pretenses that I still am yet to understand.
I got briefly filled in about a disagreement you guys had between your business. You know, he's always seen it as his business, right? So what you guys got going on, I guess, is what you guys have got going on. I'm lying out my teeth.
I don't know
right
what he think or whatever. Let's just say that there was an operation in place that he, unbeknownst to both parties,
I just can't deal with it right now because we've got the besties war, but
pulled the plug on it and pretty much capsized a very big operation with many people in hand. And when asked about it, for me to have clarity because it was so bizarre, I got the runaround. I even got some lies given to me, which again later on I proved were false. And so blood was spilled over it. My question was if SK was the one who gave that order for that to happen.
I'm back.
no. So anything he does with that whole side of his business, from day one we made it very clear that that's his stuff. I've got no input in any of that stuff. Whatever he's doing with that business is his stuff.
Understood. I've always known you to be an extremely shrewd and clever businessman, so, you know, I had my doubts that it came from you. So it was a purely him thing. Okay, well, senor, look,
it was a phone call.
That was me who did it. I gave the order. That's what it was revolving around. So...
Okay, you good?
That's pretty much all I have to say, okay? I appreciate you clarifying me for that.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. You know, I appreciate the call.
Okay, amigo, listen, whatever happened.
If he believes this, he's stupid as hell.
If you are interested in doing business, we still always open, okay?
I'll definitely be in touch about that for sure. I'll reach out at some point soon. Once I get wrapped up with all this stuff I got going on, I'll give you a call.
Hey, listen, handle your business, amigo.
Of course.
Take care.
All right, brother. Take care. This guy gotta be stupid, right?
Are you on the phone?
Yeah, I was on the phone to Edgar.
Oh, it was you.
I basically just told him that Brandon's business is Brandon's business and it is what it is. Like, I ain't got no involvement in it. Sure, I'll be very surprised if he believes that bullshit. If he does, then you know.
Literally just walked
can
up
I tell the room as well what the new situation with you? I won't go into detail.
Yeah, sure.
Brandon's been cut out of Max.
By who?
The other guy.
Yeah. What?
So while you lot have been fighting, I've been dealing with that conversation. You know how everyone's burnt out after these two wars back to back? Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but once this shit's done, we got another problem to deal with.
What's that?
Sake, next
Who is
one,
it?
get it up.
Who is it?
Tripass gunned down Brandon last night and tried to rob him of an order that was meant for Hydra.
At least
But
it's small fry.
I was able to get most of the
Yeah,
order back
yeah.
and fulfill my order enough.
And I was
But
on the
they-
phone to Edgar, and he was like, oh, you know, I was just calling because, you know, what happened between me and Brandon, like, it wasn't a Manor thing, like, it was just a us thing. And I was just like, Yeah, yeah, and you know, like he's always said, his business is separate to Manor. Like you ain't got nothing to worry about, bro. Obviously, just bullshitting. So if he believes that, he's calm as bricks. But yeah,
Wait, he called you?
oh yeah, he as soon as he
called
came
me
around
and then wanted SK.
today, he wanted to call me to make sure shit was cool. And then you know what he said at the end of the phone call?
What?
If you ever want to do business, we still can. Feel free to give me a call. So he's probably gonna try to sell me mags now.
Wait, so 3-pass cut you out of the mag?
Somebody else cut him out of the mags, but the person who cut him out of the mags is a part of them. But he was heavily gaslit into doing so, is what we're thinking has happened.
Oh, I know so. Look,
Basically,
it's a very long and like confusing story. And Steve, I wanted to tell you earlier, but you were caught up clapping cheeks, so I didn't get a chance.
We
to
won't
tell
go
you,
into
so.
detail now. It's like a private conversation, but that is the basis that people can know, is that. So once we get done here, I'm not saying it's going to be an all-out war, but it's definitely going to be something we're going to do.
I mean, getting a get that, that's for sure.
Well, the only like
What colour are they?
what?
They rep
What?
colour or like where they are? Like,
What do you mean? What color are they?
What colour do
They
they rep?
rep-
What colour do they rep?
It's the
What colour
fudge
do they rep?
people. It's the fudge people.
No, I know he's asking what color they rep, but even so, why is that?
No, because I
would you
got
not
no
say-
idea who the these lot
Would you
are.
not say where's their turf, or like you're asking what color they
I'll-
rep? Like, it's
Yeah, I
obscure.
didn't even
never
say
seen
what
these,
colour
man.
they rep. He said what
I don't think they
colour
rep
are
a color, bro.
Nah,
They're
they're
fudge.
they're fudge. So fudge now, fudge whatever was left of Tree Pass, and then Peter's crew all merged. They're all just Tree Pass now. They're not. There's no fudge like.
Yeah, it's
not
the
Paul
boys.
F and F or anything anymore. They're just Tree Pass.
The boys we wanted to move into Gangton ended up joining Tripod.
Oh,
so Peter and
shit,
his
yeah.
brothers.
They're going to be about it, bro.
And I will tell you this: Edgar is the all-seeing one. He's the king. Things have to be his way, otherwise people die. All right. So they will listen to literally every ounce of bullshit that comes out of Edgar's mouth. And the moment they don't follow what Edgar wants or does exactly, he'll literally ice them. He doesn't care. The dude's a dictator.
But for the time being, he thinks that shit's all smoothed over with us, and it's just a you and him issue. So we got as much time as we need. As soon as we're done with things, I mean, we can even have a couple days, like, you know, we don't have to go straight into it. Brandon wants to do a couple bits on his side as well to try regain access to mags. So we ain't gonna rush nothing,
Yeah.
but they'll get what they deserve.
Can't believe he called you.
Yeah.
But you have to keep in mind the war too, though. Like, right now, we don't really have an option for mag purchases until Brandon tries and figures his shit out.
Yeah, which is
Just-
actually a cockery, because if we want to buy mags, where do we have to go? I either call Edgar and ask to buy mags through them, or we go to the besties, and we're not doing that.
Either way, whoever you buy from right now, like if you called Edgar to buy, I look like a joke. If we call the besties, we look like a joke, and they're immediately gonna know that I can't provide. So then I look like a joke to them too.
Yeah.
Either way, I look.
This war has gone from being against besties to being against besties and PD, and to now being against besties, PD, and the mag dealership.
But what I can say is, I'm fairly confident I can get us mags. All right, I just need it. This thing is way more complicated than what you guys are just hearing, and I think I can scrape away all the bullshit and be able to get some shit. And yeah. So I just need Wyatt to call me back, and we'll be all good.
Alright, well, hopefully that can happen. We'll see. Just out of curiosity, you know, we're good on mags, right, DJ?
We chilling.
I mean, we're good in
We
here.
were anyway.
It's more in the other house that I moved some to, so we should be good.
I'm gonna be honest. All my personal guns and all that shit, I didn't even make mags for my shit. So none of my shit has mags besides what I have. But that's okay. I'm not worried about me. I'm just hoping that you guys got enough stockpile until I can have this conversation.
Can we also just make sure that besties do not know about this? This is the issue we're gonna have, right? If besties find out that you are cut out, they know that we have no supply other than them. Or if we like go through Tri-Pass, that's just gonna add an extra 4 days onto this fucking war again.
Well, I will tell you this: Flippy does know that I'm not selling mags right now, and Flippy does know because he was sipping tea all last night because I was trying to deliver the order to him, and he kept finding me at the hospital, and he kept calling people up trying to figure out what was going on.
And do they fuck with the besties these days? I'm pretty sure they didn't for a while.
I don't know, but I mean, tea is tea. People around the city to sip that shit.
It doesn't even matter, bro. Let's be real. Do they with the besties more than us is the question you should be asking, not do they with the besties.
Flippy did know that I was Manor.
With either of us very heavy.
He asked me if I was Manor last night. I told him yes. He was still good with like the whole order, all of that shit. He didn't seem bothered by it, right? And I'm not gonna go around and announce that I'm cut out or whatever, because I mean that's just not a good look, period. But if somebody calls me and asks me for stuff, I'll be like, yeah, I'm just caught up on some stuff right now. I'll get to it when I can, type shit. But yeah, I definitely don't want them finding out. And either way, like I said, if we go to Tri-Pass right now, or if you make that call to Edgar, I mean that makes me look like a joke. And if we go to besties, that's gonna make me look like a joke as well, because they know that I am the mad guy. So
if Flippy knows, then I'm not gonna lie, there's a strong chance the besties find out.
Yeah, but let's let them figure that out on the moment. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go out there and volunteer the information.
Well, if they figure that out, expect them to not even hear out a war-ending conversation, because they'll think, right, well, let's just keep going until they've got no mags, and then they have to do what we say.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get us mags.
We have at least we have enough mags to keep us going. For the time being.
If you can't get mags, let me know. I can sort us out.
How?
Why can you sort us out?
Hey, I've got to do something. You know what I mean? I can sort us out.
But I'm gonna let you know you're just going through the same two parties though. Either way.
Hey, I'm saying if you can't get them, let me know.
Who besties have a lot of people that sell for them, don't they?
Funny you should mention that, because Apple just called me actually.
And said what?
Just did we need anything? Obviously, mags wise, he does it for besties. What we were thinking, right? But obviously, he sells guns and ammo too. But he goes away for a week. Was basically, I think, was why he was asking if we needed anything.
When does he go away for a week?
Today. After today, he won't be available.
I'm so annoyed at the boys, man.
Apple's someone I don't trust to tell besties something though, like at all.
Oh, he'd fuck with them over us.
If you sell a mags for them, bro, he's gonna tell them everything.
Does. Yeah.
Well, we know Misha sells for him. We know McGregor sells for him. We know Apple sells for him. And now on the other side of things, from the other source, I mean, we can only assume it's going to be Fudge. So, but like I said, hopefully I can have that phone call today, and I can get something squared away, and then we can get it directly. But I don't know.
See how you get on with that conversation then.